Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'd stick around and subscribe and join our little family here. Today, I'm going to be filming a mukbang for you guys and tell a little story about some random crazy things in my life. And we are going to do that with our Little Caesars pizza. So I just placed my order and it should be here in about 40 minutes. So I will get set up and I will see you guys when it arrives. All right, everyone, pizza is here. I got 2 of the butter garlic dips just in case. And then I got my pepperoni. You know what I'm gonna do? I have to kind of move this down. I'm gonna make sure it's in the front.
Welcome back to my channel.
So what's really crazy is that Little Caesars is literally the only pizza, other than Papa John's, that delivers to my house. Now, I haven't had Little Caesars in years, just because it's okay, you know, it's okay. And I don't know, it's okay. I like it, but it's not the best. But I want to pay $30. Anyways, but Little Caesars is all right for the price. It's okay. I mean, it won't, here, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They deliver, the only other place that delivers to my house is Papa John's. And I really like Papa John's, except for they're just really expensive. And I feel like I just can't function with that.
So good.
So good. All right. So I just decided to do this. I paid like $15 after tax and delivery fee and a tip. So it was like $15 or $16, which I'm not even mad about, for the 2 garlic sauces and the pizza.
Pepperoni?
So today was the Jeffree Star Bloodlust launch, and I was able to snag the entire collection from Beautylish, along with the Extreme Frost that was on Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I'm super happy about it. I paid around $400 because I did add a couple lip glosses to my Jeffree Star Cosmetics order, so that I could get one for my mom. Anyway, sorry, my brain is like not working today, which is annoying. But yeah, so I got that and super happy about it. And I think that it's gonna be a super great palette. But I wanted to do a story time for you guys, and I've been struggling to decide which story I want to do. So I think I might just like tell a story about why I joined the military. So I think I'm gonna tell the story about why I joined the military, and then just kind of give a little bit more backstory to that. So at the time, I was working at Albertsons, which is a grocery store. It was the one in Flagstaff, Arizona. I don't know, you guys probably know, but it's a grocery store. They don't have very many of them anymore, but whatever. So I was working there, in the produce department, opening at like 5 in the morning to cut up the fruits and vegetables and package them into like the little containers. And it was cool. I mean, it was a decent job. I graduated a year early from high school, so I was kind of trying to, my camera's gonna die. So anyways, I was kind of trying to like get a job doing something else. I was actually living in my car at the time, had a lot of family trauma and craziness, which I'll go into later. I'll tell the whole story about that another day. But I got really tired of living in my car. So this ranch is from Domino's. Sorry, I kind of... You want some? Okay. Here you go. But yeah, so I kind of just like really needed a different life. I was like living in my car, graduated high school a year early. Kind of just didn't have anything going on with my life. I was taking some college classes. And I don't know, I need to get the hell out of there. Point blank, end of it. Like, I need to get out of there. So anyways, I went to a recruiter that was in Flagstaff, and he was like, okay, well, we can do this and this and this for you. And I was like, great, let's do it. Within a week, I went to MEPS, which is Military Entrance Processing Station. And you go there and you go through like extreme, I would say like testing, and you take the ASVAB and you do all that, and then you pick a job and you get cleared medically, and it's fun. It's a situation, whatever. So at this point, I joined the Navy. So I go to MEPS, get through all my stuff. I found out I have no depth perception. I wouldn't say none, but, you know, didn't pass. So I couldn't do anything in aviation. I got a pretty decent score on the ASVAB, so I was like, whatever. So they offered me the job of machinist mate. If I had known what I know now, that never would have happened. I never would have accepted that. Because essentially, it's one of the hardest jobs in the Navy. It's like mostly male prominent or dominant. Mostly a male dominant job, which is fine, whatever, but it's engineering. You're dirty, you're gross, you're living in the bilge inside the bottom of the ship, working in like 110 degree conditions with 100% humidity, sweating, greasy, gross. It's just awful. First one's on the ship, last one's to get off every work day. It's just rough. Deployments are really rough for us. Life is rough. So if there's any former or other, you know, machinist mates or engineers, you know, ENs, MMs, DCs, I need you to shout out. Because that job, those jobs, that world is disgusting. It's awful. Okay. Here, baby. Yeah, so that was fun. So I get done with my paperwork. They put me in the delayed entry program. It was just a program where you sit and you like check in with them and you do stuff for the recruiters. But they make you go through a bunch of things that you're basically accountable for prior to joining. More? Prior to joining. Which is, I mean, it's fine. Basically, we just did a bunch of workouts, or we'd show up and make phone calls for the recruiter, trying to like help other people and get other people to join. So whatever. Fast forward to boot camp. For those of you who don't know, when you join, you go to boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois. They put you on a flight. You stay in the hotel that you processed into the night before, and then they fly you out to Illinois. I was in Arizona, so I definitely had to get flown out. First time I was ever on a plane. Didn't have a clue about anything.
Thank you, sir.
You're so sweet. She's telling the pizza man, thank you, sir. Yeah, so anyways, I think that, so when I got to Illinois, they get you at, there's like this office that you go up. You go into like some stairs and you cross over, and it's like this office, like this tiny little weird office that you check into. You tell them, hey, you know, my name is so-and-so. Here's my social security number. Here's this. Basically let them know that you're there. Super creepy, weird little office in the middle of the Chicago O'Hare airport. It's something you would never know if you didn't like join the military.
I need your water.
I do need my water. Thank you.
I need to go get my water. I won't touch my pizza.
Okay, I won't touch your pizza. But yeah, so basically you get there and it's like this whole ordeal. They make you like sit in these lines and you wait for the people to come and get you to transport you to boot camp and take you to Great Lakes and this whole thing. So anyways, you get there, you're texting, you're making your phone calls, you're doing whatever because you really don't know like what's about to happen. So we sit in these lines and there's this RDC who is screaming at the top of his lungs in the airport. Get on your face, sit down, take your ponytail out, throw it in the trash. What are you doing? Stand up. And for someone who I mean, now I'm very accustomed to this because this was years ago. I'm very accustomed to this. So that was 7 years ago. So anyways, for someone who's really accustomed to that type of stuff now, I laugh about it because this was 7 years ago. I already did my time. I got out, whatever. So they're yelling and you're just kind of like, okay, dude, what's your deal? What's your problem? I did what you wanted me to do and now you're telling me it's wrong. Okay. So whatever. They shuffle us like cows onto this freaking bus. And they tell you from this point on, you better shut your mouth. Don't say a word. You're done. This is it. You're about to get there. This is it for you. Blah, blah, blah. So
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, okay, boys. Okay.
Money.
Go put in the trash. It's our seat. Go put in the trash.
The seat? Our seat?
So we drive an hour in silence. They're playing some weird little video. Telling you about the command and how you're going to be and how your life's going to change, blah, 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 whatever. So we get there to the boot camp and they are screaming to get off the bus. You're in this big long hallway and they're screaming at you. Make your phone calls. This is it. That's it. Blah, blah, blah. And then they shove you into these rooms, females in one and males in the other, and they're making you pee. So first off, you're walking around in a circle, and every time you pass the water fountain, you have to take a drink. Then they make you sit in a room with 4 other people, and you pee into a cup while everybody's watching to get your urine sample to make sure you're not doing drugs. And then you have to carry it in your hand. I don't remember if it was your left or your right, but there's a particular way. So anyways, I don't remember if it's your left hand or your right hand that you have to carry your pee, but you have to carry your cup of pee like this in front of everybody. There's girls on their period. There's people who are very dehydrated. There's people who are hydrated. It's just whatever. You have to carry in front of your head, show everyone your pee, whatever. So that's cool. And then they make you go into a room with all the females and get butt naked. And you change over into these sweats that you're going to wear for the next week without washing. And change into these sweats. And then they make you they make you pack up your stuff, put it in a box, and ship it home. Then you stay up for 24 hours at least. Actually, it was like 72 hours. They make you carry everything you have, which is just uniforms and random stuff that they've issued you at this point.
Go pee.
Go. Random things that they've issued you at this point across the entire base, which is super far to get to your new place where you're going to be staying. And then they make you unpack your stuff into this compartment. And that's what you're going to be. That's where you're going to be. That's who you're going to be for the next 8.5 weeks. So I'm done. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to finish telling the story all about boot camp and some of the crazy things you have to go through while you're there. Because it's just weird. It's not that it was hard, and it's not that it was like the worst thing I ever went through. But it was just weird, the things that they make you do. The lifestyle is weird. The change is weird. Like, everything's just really weird. So we're definitely going to dive into that next time. But sorry for the chaos. My dog and my kid and me blabbing on about nothing because my brain is tired. I'm so sorry. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will stick around and we can chit chat and eat some more together. Next time, bring some food and we can chat and I'll tell you some more stories about my life. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you guys in the next one.